Hi everyone, it's Natasha. Thank you so much for stopping by. So today I want to talk about the update on my Louis Vuitton in the Noe. This is and I do have a organizer in there. That's why it looks kind of boxy in the bottom. This is my Noe. This is the original design of the Noe. Now there is a Petit Noe, a Mini Noe, and a T Noe, Nano Noe. There's no Nano. Okay, this is the Noe. There's a Petit Noe, a Noe BB, a Mini Noe, and a Neo Noe. Yeah, I really, really love this design. And this is my first ever purchase of Preloved. All my Preloves previous to this and even after have been hand-me-downs from family. So I have been really fortunate for that. Because I had this and it was from a stranger and I didn't really know who that person was, I made sure I cleaned this. And I have cleaned this in different kinds of cleaners. But the last time I cleaned this, which I discovered saddle soap, I did use that. And I know there are people that are curious. They've asked me, how has the bag held up after cleaning the saddle soap? So this is what I'm gonna say. The last time I used a saddle soap on this was at least 7-8 months ago, and between that time frame to now, I believe about a month or two later after that, I thought I conditioned it enough. I guess I was wrong, because this part here turned pale. It was slightly white, like parts of it was white, and it looked really dry. So what I did was I just kept conditioning it. What I noticed after every time I would condition it, I don't have a lot of time when I was doing that because I was a new mom and my baby was a newborn. So when I did have the chance, and he would take a quick nap, I would just keep on conditioning it over and over. I would let it rest a few minutes in between, or I think about a half hour. Okay, a half hour in between at least minimum. And so I would just leave it out and condition it whenever I could. So I probably conditioned it a few times in that day. Was I able to do it every day? No. And what I noticed the next day is it was still completely dry. So after I researched a lot, I was able to use coconut oil. That worked temporarily, but I am going to show you why I will never use it again, because look at those stitches. It has white stuff stuck on them that is from the coconut oil, and it is just not coming off. And I try not to think about it because it really does frustrate me about that. Coconut oil was lubricating, however, it's not worth the white stain on there. It was still dry after. I also did use olive oil, and that also did help a lot. So I kept on using olive oil and the Lexol conditioner. I think I just used olive oil a few times, and I think it looked a lot better after a few times of me using it. And I stopped using it and I started using the Lexol to do that. And I did notice, because I was able to condition this about a month ago, I think, and I noticed on how soft the leather has been. Just, this is just after the saddle soap. What I do know, and from my research and from talking to my husband has used saddle soap a lot before. I just wasn't aware of it, and we were talking about that. He said saddle soap will strip it down. It will, he said, just be careful, because if it is dyed leather, it will strip down to the bare, which is the vaqueta. It will get rid of the dye. So saddle soap is really good when you have pen marks, when you have all of that and you have the time to do it, to just, clean it, then it should come off. because I think that this used to have like a few more dark marks on here in the bottom, but I don't really notice it anymore. So that really worked out great. Would I suggest saddle soap to clean vachetta? Yes, so much. Just be careful because it can be very drying on your leather. So be careful and make sure you have a lot of leather conditioner. Because my saddle soap, it doesn't even look like I used a quarter or a third of it. And I have used a lot of it. But I go through conditioner so much more. And it's because it will soak it up. So because the saddle soap really did strip a lot out of it, as soon as you put your leather conditioners on there, it just kind of gets sunk in right away. And it will sit there and lubricate and soften the leather. This is probably the softest vachetta I have ever felt. I mean, I've had older bags, as old as this, older and all that. Never as soft as this. This is so buttery soft. I love it so much. This got me inspired again to look out for possibly project bags to do to clean and purchase Preloved. I have not seen anything that I could buy that I would like. I was eyeing a Cabaz Mezzo. However, will I ever really use it? Not really. So I'm just not going with it. I think the Noe and the Cabaz Mezzo is probably one of the, you know, Louis Vuitton bags that has like this huge vachetta in the bottom. The Munster II, the old versions do have that as well. I was interested in it, and as the more I looked into it, the more I knew more about it, the more I'm like, no, it's just not for me. So if you guys have any other suggestions of possibly with a similar, you know, like a big part of the bag has vachetta in it that is not like this tiny, you know, it's kind of easy to clean when it's like this, and I can do a before and after in comparison, that would be really nice. Even though I don't have that much time, I am very interested in getting a new project bag to just clean up. I'm not interested in any bags that have cracks on the leather or canvas at all. Not interested in that. I'm not interested in having to do a repair. So just the cleaning part of it. No bad odor either. So all in all, was the saddle soap worth it? And would I recommend? Yes, 100%. My advice is, if you want to use saddle soap, I would suggest make sure you have a lot of conditioner. That's not an exaggeration of just one 33 ounce. You might want to get like a gallon worth of conditioner just in case, especially if it's this much. It's just in case. You're not going to use all of it, but you know, it's just in case. Because I don't really know the project you're doing. I don't really know how much vachetta you're cleaning, and I don't really know how often you're going to clean it. But if you are going to use saddle soap, as again, I'm going to say it one more time, make sure you have conditioner after. If not, worst case scenario, you use olive oil. It doesn't really hold that well of conditioning properties because it's just oil and it does get absorbed. However, I think a leather conditioner that is pH balanced for leather works best. If you have any questions, suggestions, recommendations, advice, you want to chit chat with me, please fill that down below. I love chit chatting with you guys. I love getting questions. I love having conversations with you guys. I just love interacting with you guys. And if I didn't cover anything, if you guys still have any questions in regards to the maintenance and cleaning of my Noe, on what happened, if you want more details, you know, anything in regards to that, feel free to do that down below. If you want to message me privately, my email is down as well. And I know a lot of people have contacted me privately in regards to not really wanting to put it in the comments. They want to, they want to interact privately. That's fine too. That is why my email is there as well. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Those are available as well, and all the information is down below. Okay? Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye. If you would like to know every time I do upload a new video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell so you will be notified every time that happens. There should be suggested links in my other videos that you might enjoy as well, so don't forget to stop by and click those links. Thank you.